What's going on, people? Hey, I just want to speak to black people for a minute. I want to speak to you for a minute. I think we need to vote for the couch. Black people need to just stop blindly voting for the Democrats until we get something. Every other group gets something. Every other group gets something, right? The Native Americans, they get stuff. They get to go to college for free. They get to live on a reservation. They get money. The Asians get their hate crime bill. The Asians also got money for being put in internment camps. Then we have the Jews. They're still getting money for the Holocaust, right? But when it comes to slavery, they tell you to get over it. But like they never say get over it when they mention the Holocaust. They're still getting money. Israel's getting billions of dollars. They got basically a blank check, and they slaughtered 40,000 people. Children's, they leveled every college, every hospital, every school. They pretty much leveled like 90% of Gaza. And we're paying for that. Ukraine gets billions of dollars. For a war they're not going to fucking win. They're getting their ass kicked. They got guys in the army fighting that are like fucking 50 years old. They're running out of bodies. LGBT, they're getting something. Like I said, we got the Asian hate crime bill. The black people got a hate crime bill. Did we get a hate crime bill? We got nothing. Joe Biden doesn't give. He's not doing shit for you. He's not doing shit for black people. He ran on getting us voting rights. How did that go? He also ran on doing something about these fucking crooked ass cops, these racist cops. He's done nothing. All this shit about like student debt. He's done a little bit of student debt, but here's the thing about student debt. What about people that don't go to college? Most black people don't go to fucking college. And don't tell me about what you've done for HBCUs. I don't give a fuck about what you do for HBCUs. I'm not going to a HBCU. I don't plan on going to a HBCU. That shit don't affect my life whatsoever. When I go to put gas in my car and when I go to get groceries, I can't just say, hey, you know what? Biden gave HBCUs all this money. You should give me a discount. It doesn't work that way. Joe Biden has done nothing for black people. And then the motherfucker, this happens every 4 years, man. We got to stop fucking voting for these Democrats, man. I say you vote for the couch until we start getting something. I can't think of one reason to vote for Joe Biden. Listen, it's a Trump Supreme Court. Joe Biden can't do shit about the Supreme Court. Nothing. He doesn't even know what day of the week it is. I mean, he's got Alzheimer's, old-timers, whatever. I call it old timers. He's got old timers. He's got the oldest timers in the history of the world. He don't even fucking know, like, I bet you he doesn't know what month it is. He's gone, man. I feel like there's a hamster inside of his head running on a wheel right now. He's fucking gone. And Kamala Harris, I can't stand her anyway, man. Like, she's absolutely horrible. She's fake. She's phony. She's always laughing. I can't stand her. She's only black when it's election time. Every other time she's Indian or some other kind of, nationality. I think honestly, like I watch all these people tell me I should vote for Joe Biden, and I'm like, for what? For what? I lived through a Trump presidency. I'm still here. You gotta understand, man. Black people have been through so much in this piece of shit country you call America that, like, we don't fear it. We don't fear Trump. Like, we've had much worse than Trump. We don't fear it. And I don't understand why black people keep voting for Democrats. I really don't. They don't do shit. They don't do shit. Like I said, man, I've lived in Long Beach under two Democratic presidents, Barack Obama and Joe Biden. And guess what? Long Beach is the same exact way it is. It's all like, it doesn't change. The hood doesn't change. Why do you keep voting for these people and they're not doing nothing for you? They're doing shit for all other groups. LGBT, Ukraine, the migrants, Jewish people, the Jews in Israel, Asians. They do shit for every other group but us. But they want our vote. But You keep fucking voting. Why? Why are you voting for them? What did Joe really sit down and think about it? What has Joe Biden done for you? I'll wait. I would never vote for Joe Biden. He's too fucking old. And it's crazy, man. You want us to not believe our lying eyes. We see this man is wretched and decrepit. He's old. He's fucking way old. He's too old. Okay? He don't even, like, Trump is old, but at least he's normal. He's always, you know what I mean? He's not like just Sleepy Joe out there. And it's clear you guys are giving Joe Biden some type of drugs, man, because, like, how do you go from being Sleepy Joe and then, like, the next day he did a rally and he was like a totally different person? I'm pretty sure the drugs wore off at that debate. I would never vote for Joe Biden. And you could say Trump is the boogeyman all you want. That shit don't scare me, man. I've been through too much in life, dude. Like, I don't fear that. I don't fear it. Black Americans have been through way worse than Donald Trump, man. This shit don't scare us. Like I say, man, I really wish more black people will wake up. Wake up. I'm not saying vote for Trump. I'm saying vote for the couch. Sit your ass at home. And think about it. In a lot of these states, you got to stand an hour in line for fucking 4 hours to vote. Like, for what? For what? He said he was going to get you voting rights. That's what he said. He's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. He hasn't done shit about these cops. They're still killing us. What has he done? He hasn't done shit. We need to wake up as a people, man. We really need to wake up. We need to wake up and say, hey, listen, we're not going to fucking vote for you. You know what I mean? We're not going to vote for you unless we get something. We built this country. Free labor. And a lot of these major companies that are in business right now, they got their start because of slavery. A lot of these banks, a lot of these major companies that have been around for hundreds of years, they were started during slavery. We need to be paid for all that free labor. And it's funny, man, whenever you bring up reparations, everybody gives you the stank face. Oh my God, how are we going to pay for that? Is it fair for a Chinese person to pay for that? When you're sending billions of dollars to Israel, I don't hear you say that. When you're sending billions of dollars to Ukraine, I don't hear you say that. When you're putting these migrants up in 5-star hotels, giving them money, giving them clothes, giving them jobs, giving them all this stuff, I don't hear you say that. I don't hear any of that. I don't hear, when it comes time to giving money to Israel, I don't hear a word about how we're going to pay for this. Right now, billions of dollars are going overseas to fight 2 wars that we shouldn't even be involved in. But if we ask, we demand our reparations, they look at us like we're crazy. So guess what? Come voting time, I'm going to look at you like you're crazy. And I would advise every black person to look at these Democrats like they're fucking crazy until we get what we want. We need reparations. You want my vote? Pass reparations. I see California pass some kind of reparations, but they're talking about $12 million. Fuck that. You're crazy. All that free labor? We're talking hundreds of years of free labor, Jim Crow, redlining. Fuck that. We don't need to be just paid for slavery. We need fucking, not just slavery. We endure so much in this country. Black people, man, you really need to wake up.